Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So this is a bit of a different intro because as you all can see, I'm coming to you guys full glam. And the reason why is because I'm actually going to be doing a voiceover for this video. For today, I'm actually getting ready for a wedding, or I actually got ready for a wedding. I'm actually heading out in literally 5 minutes to a wedding, and I wanted to create a really bold purple eye using the Aina palette. If you guys saw my last video using that palette, you guys saw that I did something a bit different and used more of the red tones. But for this look, I definitely wanted to play on the purple tones, especially because I am wearing a very simple nude dress. It's really simple and really plain, and so I wanted to go crazy with the eyes and use the purple. So I went ahead and did that, but because I am, of course, as usual, running behind, I wasn't able to actually talk through the tutorial. Once you talk through it, it actually takes like twice as long to do your makeup. So I will be doing a voiceover for this video, but just want to come on here, show my face, say hey, and also go ahead and ask you guys that if you are watching this at this exact second and you have not subscribed to my channel, please take a second to pause the video, click the subscribe button, and also if you want to be notified of all my future videos, then go ahead and click the notification bell icon down below as well. Please join the Kyra Knox family, you guys. We are almost at 100K, and I would love you guys could join my family. So this is a look that we'll be doing in today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will go ahead and hop into the tutorial.
So first I'm going to go ahead and prep our skin. Usually I do my moisturizer off camera, but I didn't do it today. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Tatcha water cream. I actually had a sample at Sephora a few weeks ago, and I have been obsessed with it. I may have to actually go buy the full size one. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So I apply the moisturizer, then I also go ahead and apply the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, as well as the Milk Makeup Blur Stick to prep my skin, and then it is time for color corrector. So for color corrector, I'll be using the Maybelline Master Camo color correcting pen in the shade Apricot. You guys know I've been obsessed with this lately. It's a great way to cancel out those darker areas to, you know, prepare your skin for the foundation. So for foundation, I'll be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Maple. I picked this one particularly for today because this foundation has amazing coverage, but it also has such a natural skin-like finish. And because I did want to have like a really flawless, you know, makeup look, I definitely wanted to reach for something that, you know, had the coverage I wanted, but still had that, you know, very natural finish as well. And once I go ahead and buff it in with the brush, I do like to go ahead and always press my foundation in with a beauty blender. It is damp, but this just helps to get rid of any excess product and also make sure that it's all pressed into the skin and that it looks nice and flawless. So for concealer, I'll be using the Morphe Concealer. I don't remember the exact shade of this off the top of my head. I'll, of course, leave it down below in the description box. I picked this one because, kind of on the contrary to the foundation, this one is super full coverage. So I knew that it would cover up everything. Those under eye bags, those dark spots, it covers it all. So I went ahead and applied that under my eyes, bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and my chin area as well. And of course, don't forget to go ahead and blend it out with a beauty blender. And then once it's all blended out and you're ready to go ahead and set, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to set those areas and bake just to give my face a really bright highlight. Like, that was the objective for this day, is to achieve a really bright highlight. So baking it is. Now, for my bronzer, my cream contour, you guys know I typically do a more natural bronzer contour, and I want it to be really soft and just flawless. So I actually took the product on the back of my hand, rubbed it in first, then dipped the brush into the cream product and then applied it directly onto my face. And that just helps to kind of eliminate two birds with one stone because I'm pretty much blending it as I'm applying it. Then to set the entire face, I'm taking the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder. And then, of course, to warm up my skin and to set that cream contour, I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix Powder in the shade NW48. Okay, and then for blush, I'm taking the Milani Coral Cove Blush and just popping that on my cheeks with this Real Techniques blush brush. Again, y'all know blush is like a necessity these days. I cannot go without applying a pop of color onto the cheeks. And then after I finish that step, I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut my cheekbones and just apply some setting powder right underneath where I applied that bronzer, just to really, you know, sharpen everything up and just really chisel the face. Now to my brows, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Chocolate and just filling in my brows with that. You guys know the drill. I typically outline the bottom, outline the top, and then fill in the center. And then I want to clean it up with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil in the shade 3. And then, of course, to finish off the brows, y'all know I've been loving the Ardell Stroke a Brow Feathering Pen, so I went ahead and applied that as well. For the eyes, I'm taking the MAC Lane Low Paint Pot. I'm using this because I'm going to be using some really bright, bold colors today. So I'm going to apply that all over my lids and then dip into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. Now, I have to pause right here, you guys, and let you guys know that I did not realize until I was almost done with my eyes that my camera had died. It had stopped recording. But the good thing is that I actually do go back and show you guys what I use right there. See, I was so mad. But this look is really easy. All I did is I just took that first light orange shade, applied it in the crease, and now I'm taking this really pretty silvery, well, really light gold, almost silver color, and I just popped that right along the inner half of my lid. And then I just took the main metallic purple shade and just applied that on the outer half of my eyelid. Literally, you guys, this eye look consisted of 4 colors. Okay, so again, you have the crease shade that I applied first, then you have the silvery shade that I applied in the first half of the eyelid, and then the purple shade that I applied in the outer half of the eyelid. That was all I did. And then right here, I'm just taking that really pretty matte brown and just popping that on the outer V of my eye just to make it really nice and smoky, because again, it was a wedding and I had a simple dress on, so I wanted to go really smoky and bold for this look. So again, just those 4 shades is all I use. And then just make sure that all the shades are nice and blended flawlessly, that it, you know, everything is nice and seamless. You don't want to see any harsh lines. And that's why you saw me going back and forth between, you know, all the different shades to make sure that everything is nice and seamless. Okay, so once I've dusted away all of the excess powder, I'm going to go ahead and take that same bronzer and contour my nose. Gonna go ahead and set my brows with my CoverGirl brow gel just to keep all the hairs in place. Now for the lower lash line, I wanted to go pretty crazy again and play in some more colors. So I'm taking the Urban Decay Gel 24/7 Gel Glide On Liner in the shade Overdrive. It's a really pretty green, as you guys can see. And then just taking this really pretty metallic-y, golden greenish shade. I don't even know what it's considered, but I am using that to not only set the gel liner, but I'm also going to smudge it out with that color as well. So as you all can see, I'm kind of stamping that liner with that shadow color just to make sure that that liner stays in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and actually smudge it out as well with that same color. And then once I've smudged it out to my liking, I'm going to actually go ahead and kind of mix a plethora of shades. I'm mixing like the pink shades and the purple shade to further smudge out that bottom liner just to make sure that everything is nice and seamless, and that we have a little hint of purple on the bottom to tie the whole eye look together. Now for highlight, can't forget that. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Powder and apply that to my nose, forehead, chin, and of course my cheekbones. Now for lips, I'm going to take the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade 2.5 first and just line my lips, you know the drill. And then I'm going in with the KKW Beauty Nude Lipstick in the shade 3. Y'all know I've been obsessed with the lip liners and the lipsticks lately. And then once I apply the lipstick, I want to go ahead and just slightly outline the very edge, literally you guys, the very edge of my lip with the KKW Beauty lip liner in the number 3, just to add some dimension and make my lips look even more pouty. But once that's done, go ahead and pop on your falsies of your choice. I'll leave the link to the ones that I used here down below. Apply some mascara to your top and bottom lashes. And then you cannot forget, of course, a inner corner highlight. I'm taking this really pretty champagne shade here, and it's popping that with a really small, precise brush right in the inner corner. Go ahead and just set that under eye area with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. And the number 2, you guys know I'm obsessed with this powder, and it just gives my under eye the most flawless finish. Y'all, just look. And then, of course, can't forget to finish it off with some setting spray.
Alright y'all, so I went ahead and got dressed, did my hair, popped on some earrings, and here is the final look. I am loving this really bold glam purple green combination on the eyes and the nude lip using the Aina palette. Again, another winner. As you all can see that with this palette, you can create a ton of different looks and they are spot on every single time. I also think it's a bit of a different spin on the purple eye because I kind of added the silver there, or that really light gold shade there, just to give it a little bit of oomph, you know, compared to just a normal, you know, all purple eye. And I loved how it paired with the green really well also. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.